Hello Automators, thanks for tuning in again. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm going to keep myself off screen a lot here and do a lot of narration. But what I want to do today is show you part one, how I use smart home lighting in smaller spaces. So I'm going to show you a closet and a laundry room, as well as another type of closet, basically with a door on it. And what I'm going to do with those different spaces is tell you how much it cost for me to go ahead and set up this smart lighting system. And then on top of that, tomorrow what I will do is give you part two, which is the how to set that up. For the first part of the tour, let's head over to my laundry room where I have a pair of Sengled Element light bulbs connected to a Samsung Smartthings Hub. So you can see the two light bulbs in that space, so you can do this with multiple bulbs if you need to. And that's a multi-purpose sensor that as I close the door, it's creating the automation to just shut off the lights. So this ensures that the laundry room door stays closed because the sound bugs me, but it allows you to also, as the door opens, ensure that there's lighting immediately. Now, you can see how close here, as I just open up the door a little bit, how close the sensor has to be in order to trigger, and you could add time delays to this if you wanted to delay how long it takes for it to shut. In the laundry room, here's all of the equipment that you would be required to have. A Samsung Smartthings Hub, you will need one of those, but then you can replicate this system throughout your home 100 times. So you only need one of these hubs, and then you can go out and get many devices. Now, the hub is $70 to start. Then you can add Sengled Element bulbs. These are $10 for a one pack, and it actually goes down from there. They can make a direct connection to Samsung Smartthings Hub without their own hub. So this is literally a $10 add-on. Now, the multi-purpose sensor you saw was an older version, or a version 2 of Samsung Smartthings, but you can also use the version 3. It is a $20 multi-purpose sensor, and both pieces stick to your door frame with 3M tape that comes in the box. So that's the entire cost. If you want to do this the first time, it is $70 plus another $10 plus another $20. It is $100 to start, but thereafter, every room is essentially $30 to replicate the laundry room setup that you saw. If you need multiple bulbs, obviously you're adding another $10 every time. Now, let's head up to my bedroom, and we're going to go into my closet where I have a Philips Hue bulb attached again to Samsung Smartthings, and what I've also put is a motion sensor. So you can see as I enter the room, the light fades on, and that's one nice thing about Philips Hue bulbs. And then you can see the motion sensor. Now, I had to play with the direction of that motion sensor a little bit, but there's the Philips Hue bulb at the top there. So yeah, that direction of this motion sensor, I had to move it kind of to the side because it actually saw really far into my bedroom. So you have to do some playing there. Now, the thing with both of these setups is that you will need to leave your light switch on. So that's going to be a requirement for both of these two setups that I've done in the laundry room and in my walk-in closet. The closet solution gets a little more complicated when you're talking about starting out and the costs. Now, what I'll tell you is you will need a Philips Hue hub, which comes in at around $60, but you have to buy starter kits from Philips, and the base starter kit with 4 bulbs in it is $100. So that puts the relative worth of the hub at about $60. You would also, with my setup, need a Samsung Smartthings Hub, and we've already talked about that being $70. On top of that, you would then need to buy the motion sensor, which is a $25 add-on. So all told, for your initial setup, $100 for the 4-pack of Philips bulbs and the hub, a $70 touch for the Samsung Smartthings Hub, and $25 for the motion sensor puts you at $195 US. But thereafter, once you're just adding rooms, and let's assume you only need one bulb, that is on average $12 bulb from Philips Hue and a $25 motion sensor from Samsung Smartthings. So on average, every room you add will be $37, or if you need 2 bulbs, up to about $50. Now there is a third option, and Philips Hue has their own motion sensor that you can go and purchase, and they sell for around $40 US. Right now you can see from the webpage I'm on, it's a $30 US product right now, and when you buy in multiples they do go down in overall. So what you could do is eliminate the need for a Samsung Smartthings Hub entirely. If you didn't want to use that and some of the other solutions you've seen in this video, you could go ahead and add that. And what that means for your cost is, if we assume this is a $40 motion sensor plus a $12 bulb, it is $52 to do every room, and you would only initially need the Philips Hue hub, and after that you could just continue to add rooms for that $52. So now let's move on just to a closed door closet, a very simple smart home solution. The easiest solution for a closed door closet, basically. You don't need necessarily lighting in there, and all this is a small sensor right here. This is a motion sensor, and what it will do is, as it senses motion, it will turn on this strip light right here. It's just an LED strip light, and it's very, very low power. Now initially what you do is you put in 4 AAA batteries in here, and then the device is live, and I'll leave links down below for all of the products that I go through here today. But this is a $15 for a closet, for a smaller closet solution. What I would tell you is, because of the 3M tape, you just stick it on the wall wherever you'd like. It will need to see the door open and close in order to kind of sense that motion and turn on correctly. But this is a very, very simple solution for what I would call smart home lighting. Now, one last thing to tell you about these. I have these outdoors because really I'm not worried about a $15 device. I have these in sheds, and so basically as you enter my sheds, they're turning on as you go to different parts of the shed. So there you go, guys. That's the cost and the different methods that I use to do smart home lighting in small spaces at my home. Come back tomorrow for part 2 of this, where I show you how to actually set these up.